It's almost like the dampeners weren't on it. I'm gonna have to look back at my video.
Yep.
Honestly, that's just sucked.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Well, check the corridor here. That's done. This is pumping in oxygen and turned that off for the time being.
Yep.
Control panel. Conveyor off. There we go. Okay. This is all finished. Oh my. Yogg is good. He does good work indeed.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm gonna work on the base some.
Yeah. Out of curiosity,
Yes.
Did you have a name for your previous computer? The one that's functioning as the
Oh crap, everything's still
server?
Not really.
Okay.
Where's the base color at? Right there.
I was going to start calling it names when it started doing the really irritating, janky stuff on me.
Gotcha. No, I think once I had a name for it, but I've restarted a few times, so I don't think I do anymore. I had once called it the Time Devourer.
That's actually not bad.
Well, it's also a boss out of Chrono Trigger, or Chrono Cross, rather. One of the final bosses, at that. It was a combination. Actually, it was the final boss. It was right after you beat the Dragon Gods.
Okay.
And I need to cut out some more.
Crap.
Put yourself in a hole.
No, I punched into your area.
No, that's alright. The Time Devourer was a amalgamation of the Dragon Gods, which were originally the Time Devourer, which were part of Lavos from Chrono Trigger.
Okay.
Yeah, a little hard to follow some of its stuff. It's trying to be a sequel, but it really isn't sort of a sequel. It's weird. It's what it is.
It is what it is.
It is indeed. I like Chrono Cross, so it was good. I enjoyed it, and it's probably because I didn't have exposure to Trigger, like a lot of people did.
So it didn't trigger you?
It did not. I do not trigger easily. And no, folks, that is not a challenge, so don't you dare. And you are done measuring now, yes?
What, the
outside here.
Yes, that outside rim.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be where all the walls and
Okay.
come up.
Now, if you want something that legitimately triggers me, it's called The Wonderful World of Stupid.
4, 5, 6.
One of those random trips to Walmart that we shall not speak of involved a moment where I was far more angry than I should have been. I was walking back to the car with what I'd bought, and I watched this kid walk probably 3 or 4 times the distance away from the cart return station to put it on the curb of the grass. He was literally 2 parking places away from the cart return station, and he walked probably, I don't know, 300-400 feet away to put it on the curb, And I, in my head, I was ranting so much about that level of stupid. And then I went off on a rant of how it's not his fault. He was probably taught that. Not going there. Not doing it. Nope, nope, nope. I was livid. I was not a happy camper that day. And that whole thing was actually started by a customer we had walking in the store that was running his mouth. Had the... I won't say gall, because it doesn't take gall to be stupid. But basically made the argument, and I walked into the conversation late, but I can kind of figure out where it came from. And they had mentioned how smartphones are killing people. I'm like, no. No, stupidity is killing people.
Yeah.
And to myself, obviously. I wouldn't do that to the customer, because I probably would have been fired. But, yeah, that's what started my whole afternoon being sour after that. And right back where I belong. Hey, they must have fixed that. That's okay. Give them props where it's deserving, I guess. Carefully giving props where they deserve it. We all know what happens when you praise King. Clan gets pissed off and screws you over.
Right.
Okay. So that's the start of that. And I think individually we can both get one bay, and then the other bays could be something along the lines of, whatever we need as far as, like a proper med room, armory or something like that. Do stuff like that with it.
Okay.
But that's a preview of what the hall will be like when we get it started all the way down.
Okay. I've got to do this quickly because I'm running out of oxygen.
And because this is a main hallway, you can just leave that open. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take a Q in remembrance of Helheim. Right here.
Okay.
Now let's go back to here.
There. And then I just have to...
I think I might change headset soon.
One you have getting grumpy?
No, it's inconvenient. There is a little puck for volume where it also has the mute button. And there's many times where it literally just gets in the way, and I occasionally bump it and all the sound completely goes away, and then I'm sitting here dumb wondering where my sound went. And I realize it's been muted. Or turned down. Alright, so
I can see that being frustrating.
A little bit.
My volume control is on the one of the earpieces.
Nice.
Out of hydrogen. Ooh, I like that. Oh, just the line of blocks up here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I watched Aaron's I guess you could call it a tutorial episode about building.
Yeah.
And
I saw that.
It wasn't bad. It was a good video.
My favorite part was all the comments. People still haven't forgiven him for the way he handled the...
Oh, good lord. Come on, people.
Part of me can understand if you were one of the people that dealt with it. Like, if you were one of the people that it was one of your creations that he did that with.
Well, he did give credit to it, didn't he?
There were a couple of them he did not. That he chopped up the creation, put it back together in a different appearance, and never gave credit for.
Yeah, I'd probably be a little. Well, I don't know if I'd honestly be upset. To be completely honest with you, I mean, I probably would have said, I probably would have mentioned, hey, if you can use it, just a little bit of credit would be nice, and walked away and been done.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not plagued by that dirty little thing we were just not talking about. So, there's that. But, yeah, I mean, I can understand people getting a little upset about that, but it's a game. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, there's a difference.
No, I guess not. Art design is art design. Games are considered art now, and I agree with that to some degree. I can understand it, I guess. It's just it really shouldn't have gone this far now.
Yeah. I don't know what would make some of those people happy. Probably him giving up, which of course he's not going to do.
No, and I hope he never does. Make them squirm and hate more by keep on doing what you do, buddy. I am starting to really reconsider the extra armor blocks thing.
Oh, the angles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Considering you're running out of ways to do things.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many angles you can use. So many different shapes you can get before it all starts running together and looking the same.
Yep.
Alright, I just have to pick up some stone because I don't want to tear up that spot over there. Hopefully none of that runs down the hallway and smacks you in the head.
Well, since I am not downstairs,
okay,
shouldn't bother me.
Drones can be set up to follow players, right?
Yes. I looked at getting a script to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The problem that I had with it was that all the scripts already that you can download that have been uploaded and everything are out of date. So they don't fully work.
Well, what does Keen use? Because their drones will follow a player too.
Yeah, no, that script is programmed to kill you as well. So
that's true. Because it would be neat if we could get us a little
cargo drone
that just follow you around. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Big fella. Where's my stuff at?
I had looked at doing that.
Okay. Alright, what do we need for you? We need gravity, detector, power cells, superconductor. That's too many numbers. Let's just get all the shit. Okay. So I put the iron in there. Was it making iron? Did it make all the iron? Why was it not making the iron? I put the iron up. Where'd it go? Ingots there, 12 ingots there. It's all in there and not being pulled out of the refinery.
Could we just be backed up?
Well, the assemblers are not full by any stretch.
Yeah, Yogsmoth isn't full either.
Do we turn something off?
Do we have enough power?
Control panel. This one's outputting a fraction. So we probably got plenty of that. We probably need to put a seat down so we can keep track of some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Assemblers on. Cooperative mode. Nanite factory use. On. Nanite. On. Nanite. And Yogg down here. You're on. Use assemblers.
Well, it's probably right now, Yogg. It's just, oh my god, there's so much stuff to do.
Could be. He's got plenty of plates, so he should be welding stuff up somewhere.
Oh, he has.
Okay, he's welding. Yeah, okay. Well, I know what I need to get. The amount is a little beyond. I'm gonna make a few trips for iron, and I'm gonna go after something else.
Okay. I am going to recharge everything I have. Grab a new hydrogen bottle. And then probably head with you.
Okay.
Get iron.
Figure 2 or 3 trips between the both of us. It should be enough, because if we have to, we'll turn Yogg off so he's not making so many iron steel plates.
Yeah.
And go ahead and get what we need made for another nanite factory.
Right.
You know, that's a little weird. That a spherical object, the planets, are modeled in cylinders, and yet these cylinder-shaped tires are spheres.
No. In Space Engineers, the spherical are still spherical.
Okay.
The planets are spherical.
Okay.
It's Empyrean that they're cylinders.
Oh, okay. I thought, okay. Because that would have been backwards as hell. So the boundary you meet in Empyrean is like the top of the cylinder, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Top or bottom.
I gotcha. Alright.
Which is one of my major problems with it, is the fact that the planets are instanced. Thinking about it, that may become one of our problems with a design that we have here.
Mm-hmm.
We may not have... Well, if we have enough gyros, it should be fine. We can just point the nose up and go.
Right. Now, wouldn't it be cool if you could set up a piston and rotor system to literally stand it up out of this machine, out of this bay?
Yeah. Like have an angle on it?
Mm-hmm. I guess building level, but when it's ready to go, pop tops open. The top pops open, and right behind that, the ship is standing up like a missile.
Yep.
And
that would be cool.
Oh, that's right. You're building the platform up there, and it probably could be done.
Yeah.
If you want everything to be destroyed along the way.
We'd have to reset every few saves.
Yep. As a matter of fact, the ship itself would be fully suspended via merge blocks, pistons, and rotors.
Mm-hmm.
That's dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Which is why it's not a good idea.
Never said it was a good idea. Never mentioned it was a good idea.
I can't wait for Space Engineers to be that stable, though.
Would be nice. Do you think it would be that stable?
Depends on if Keen can keep going.
Yeah.
On it.
Well, if the community stays strong and people keep buying into it and coming into it.
Yeah.
Quick question. Would you be willing to pay into Keen as a patron to keep them improving if they get to that point?
Depends at what point they do the patron. Right now, no.
No. I'm going to have to start going back towards the other way. But like, say, another year or two, and they, quote-unquote, fully... Well, I guess they can't really fully release the game until it's stable enough, but... And if after 2 or 3 years...
But it's feature locked?
Huh?
If they get to a point where it's feature locked, where they're not adding anything else.
Right.
And the bugs, they're squishing the bugs. And they get to the point where they're like, okay, we're almost done, but we're out of money.
Mm-hmm.
I might consider a Kickstarter or a patron to have them finish.
Okay. Because like I kind of have a feeling that it's going to come to that point for a lot of independent developers, especially ones that are doing this early access and their game's taking a lot longer to get out than they expected.
Yeah.
And
well, there've actually been a fair number of successful early access, so...
Oh, sure. And they're still early access. Not all of them, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the Space Engineers community would probably be strong enough to carry it on.
Yeah. I just don't want it to turn into King drops the game and it's left to the modders to finish it.
No. Though some games have been vastly improved because of that. The guy behind Banished, unfortunately, did not finish the game. Don't know if he's come back to it or not, but I think it's pretty much been fixed up by the modders. And through the modders, it has become a much better game. Also, Banished is pretty fun. It's an interesting game.
Oh, yeah. No, I played it for a bit.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm saving in a mid-air full tilt. I think the same thing happened to Space-Based DF9, didn't it?
Yes. Except I don't think they ever finished. Or... I don't know if the modders ever fixed it. Let me say that.
I think a friend of mine's played it and said there's not, Steam mods, but you can find mods elsewhere.
Yeah.
To fix it.
Okay.
And I had high hopes for Space-Based DF9. I've got it. Unfortunately, the builders are dumb as bricks. It's funny, we probably could have long since built a Stargate.
Oh, yeah. Don't care.
Nah. No, I'm enjoying this. Now that things are behaving anyway.
Well, I love it because, honestly, this is probably the easiest planet to build on.
Yeah.
Even with meteors.
Well, the meteors aren't even that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, Cataclysm isn't... Well, Cataclysm Unreal isn't even as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, that's a lot of them, for sure. And if we didn't already have some of them guns up, we probably would have been boned.
Yeah.